Hey guys, good morning. My name is Meredith Kirkman, and I'm here at the base of Vail Village, the base of Vail Mountain. And hey, we have big news. Chair 2 and Chair 8 are open. We're going to be talking about what's skiable, what to expect for this weekend, all the good information about Vail. Vail Valley Live starts right now.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson, coming to you live from our studios at the Grand Hyatt over here in the Cascade Village, right on West Haven Drive. We just saw Meredith coming to you live from Gondola 1 in Vail Village, and yep, we've got some news for you. We have more lifts and more terrain opening up on Vail Mountain starting today. We had that sneaky little stealth storm that came through that dropped 9 inches on Tuesday morning. No new snow to report really today, but that has helped connect things and open up more terrain. So Vail Resorts is opening up Tier 2, which is Avanti Express, kind of between Midvale and Lion's Head. And then Chair 8, the Born Free Express, that is right next to gondola number 19, the Eagle Bond Gondola. So that will be open for you as well. And pay attention to the crawl at the bottom of the screen because we have opened up a lot more terrain. So we had Whistle Pig and Christmas and Zot open up earlier this week. We're now seeing Midvale Express, Meadows, some areas in Lion's Head. So we are happy to see Lodgepole Gulch, Lodgepole Cutoff, Lodgepole Lower. We've got Cubs Way Lower. We've got a few more things that'll help you get to and from. Now, we don't quite have top to bottom skiing yet from the top of the Eagle's Nest gondola all the way down to Lion's Head, or top to bottom from PHQ, top of Lift 4, all the way down to Vail Village. We still need more snow in those lower lying areas, but it's really cool to see that we can access the mountain from different points and connect via Chair 2. So we're getting there. We're getting there. So just like I said, pay attention to the bottom of the crawl, find out what runs you may want to go on, but we do have a few more lifts for you to enjoy. Temperature wise, it is above zero, so we're happy to see that. Not much, but a little bit. We're still in the single digits. We're seeing 8 degrees in Beaver Creek and over in Vail, 6 degrees. Makes you want to go over to the outlets at Silverthorne and maybe pick up a brand new big puffy jacket or some ski pants to get you out there with these cooler temperatures. This Weather and Mountain Report brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. But let's go back to those temperatures and see what it's going to look like hour by hour. So we're slowly going to be getting into the teens today, and then we'll top out into the 20s and even maybe the low 30s, but we've been on the cold side. So it is going to be chilly. Tonight we'll drop down into the single digits once again. And then for the next couple of days, here's what we can expect. We're going to possibly see some showers, snow showers today, tonight, into tomorrow. Then we're going to clear out and we're going to have a nice sunny weekend. Highs in the 30s, upper 30s by Sunday. By Monday, maybe hitting 40 degrees for your high. But as you can see, those overnight lows still dropping right around zero, a little above single digits for you. So that's what we can expect the next couple of days. But at least we'll have the sunshine. Now, with this storm that's going to be coming through later today, tonight, and early tomorrow, they're predicting about 2 inches of snow. But they've been wrong before. We got that surprise, stealthy 9-inch storm the other day. So you never know. I always say, I'll believe it when I ski it. So you just got to kind of wait and see what we're going to see weather-wise. But let's take it outside to check in with Meredith and talk a little bit about the terrain that's open and see what's going on over there. Good morning, Meredith.
Good morning. Yes, I'm here at Gondola One. And speaking of that storm, I always like to say it was the little storm that could. We
Yeah.
really did get a lot of more anticipated snow, or more snow than we anticipated.
Yeah.
We really only anticipated 2 inches. So to have a powder day in the first week of Vail, that's pretty good.
Oh, I know. I mean, I think a lot of people were so surprised, and no one really planned to like take work off and that kind of thing. And then all of a sudden, you see the snow stake, and it's up to here, and you're like, "What?" And a lot of businesses will have that 6 inch rule. If it snows 6 inches or more, their employees are allowed to come in a little late. Make sure you check with your bosses to see if that policy is in place. That's not a self-imposed policy, but it's really cool. And the people that got to go out there, we saw some great footage. Really a fun time for a Tuesday. No lines, even hardly either.
Definitely. Yeah, I would say it's pretty positive opening week of Vail, especially with these new lifts open, because,
Yeah.
we want more than one chair open, obviously. But just to remind the viewers, we do have our two main gondolas open. Right here, you can see that one behind me. That's going to open at 9 o'clock. Everyone who works on the mountain, including the ski patrol and yellow jackets and the on dining crew, just loaded up
Yep.
early this morning just to go get a head start. But this will take you up to Mid Vale where you can access Chair 4.
Yes.
And then the other gondola over in Lion's Head is also open, and that will take you to the top of Eagle's Nest. And there the little eagle lift is open, and that's perfect beginning terrain. So if you are, you know, with a family and you have some young kids, or you've only kind of skied on the fingers of your hands, start over there and then make your way over to Chair 4.
Yeah, you know what? I've seen a lot of beginners. I was telling Dom about the three snowboarders that I saw that were walking up to lift number 4, Mountaintop Express, and trying to get on. And the red coat, person that usually pairs you up to make it a 6 person team, she was like, "Oh, gentlemen, you got to put your snowboards on," and they were like, what? Like, I don't think they knew how to ride the lift. And, there's this skier and rider responsibility code. And, it's avoid the rider or skier below you, know how to use all lifts, have bindings or devices on your boards to prevent them from running away from you. There's about 7 of those points in the code, and I don't think those guys knew how to ride the lift. So I think she talked them into downloading on, Gondola 1, and then going over to the Eaglebond lift and getting up to 15, and they will have a much better experience. You never want to put someone on something that's way above their level. They probably won't even like the sport if you do it like that, because it's going to be so uber challenging. So I've seen a lot of people that should probably be over on that beginner lift. So hopefully people will heed our warnings this morning and this weekend. And I think we're going to see a lot more people coming in this weekend because, Meredith, a lot of schools have next week off. So I think Friday night, Saturday into Sunday, they're going to be flying into DIA, flying into Eagle. So it's really good to have some more lifts and some more terrain open for everyone just to, decrease the congestion.
Definitely. The holidays are just around the corner, and so is the opening of Beaver Creek, which is going to open on Thanksgiving next week. So we should anticipate bigger crowds. Normally around Thanksgiving, we're starting to see the holiday crowds come in, take advantage of some time off of school or just time with the family. It's the perfect place to come for the holidays. It's the little Christmas village here in
It definitely
Vail and
is.
Beaver Creek.
Hey,
So,
you know
yes.
what? I heard, I don't know. We don't know for sure on this, but I heard Beaver Creek could open early. You know?
Ooh, I haven't heard this rumor. See,
Okay.
there's always the different talks through the grapevine early season, like when's the mountain gonna
I
open?
know.
What lifts are gonna open?
Yeah.
It's
So
it's kind of
Beaver
fun.
Creek, with all Mother Nature's snow and then the snowmaking they've been doing, the colder temperatures allowing them to do that snowmaking. They're supposed to open on the 23rd. I don't know, maybe it could be Tuesday, maybe it could be Monday. I'm just saying that it could. So keep it tuned here to Vail Valley Live, and we'll let you know the scoop on that. But yes, we want to remind people Chair 8 is open, Born Free Express out of Lion's Head, and we have Avanti Express, Chair 2 open. I think 3 is getting close. But Meredith, when you think of 3, what's at the top of 3? We've got Chair 7 out of Game Creek, and we have the brand new Sundown Express coming in. And so they could be doing a lot of maintenance still on those terminals up there with the new. So it may look ready terrain wise around 3, but I think they're just probably cleaning things up and making sure they've got it all tidy and ready to go after those 2 new lifts have gone in by Wildwood. So a lot of activity has been happening there for the last several months. So
Definitely. And that anticipated date hasn't really been spoken. I know they are very much still working on building and finishing that. So
yes,
I'm interested to see when they're going to open it. It's hard to even predict.
yeah,
It's so much based on the snow too. That's why we're
yeah.
constantly doing the snow dances here. And so far, it's to be a promising year.
Yeah.
I mean, California and some other mountains in this country have been getting smoked. Mammoth is a powder city, so
Oh, wow.
hopefully it's going to be a good snow year.
I know. I hope so too. Hey, Meredith, we're going to take it to commercial break, but when we come back, I see they've got that sign that play it safe, play all season behind you. I think we need to talk about some things to let people know what's going on with save your season, stay healthy, stay safe, but don't get your pass pulled. So we're gonna let you know about that. So did Meredith get that note, Leah? I think you pulled her out too quick. Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell Meredith to go to that sign. All right. We're gonna take it to a break, and we'll be right back.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here to share with you an amazing place called the Colorado Welcome Center. We've got fabulous brochures on all the nearby places and towns and things to do right here while you're in Summit County and visiting the outlets at Silverthorne. And of course, pick up your Elite Savings Card booklet, offering you fabulous discounts and a rewards program too. See you soon.
Well, we are back with Vail Valley Live on this Thursday morning, November 17th. We're going to let you know what made headlines in today's Vail Daily. On the cover, another snowy shot. We've been having a lot of snow shots this week. The Gore Range peeks through the clouds on Tuesday in Vail. Vail Mountain is expected to open more terrain today with more snow in the forecast. So, yes, like we mentioned, we have Chair 8, Born Free Express. That'll be open for you, as well as Avanti Express and some of the runs around those areas. So, keep it tuned here to Vail Valley Live. I'll let you know about that in just a second. But right now, let's look at the headlines. Huge demand for workers. There are nearly 8 jobs open for every unemployed person in the county, but wages still lag behind state averages even as housing costs rise. So that has been the conundrum here. And this story is on page A3. So there's 0.24 unemployed people for every job opening. Help wanted. We need to get everything staffed up before another busy season. You can learn more about this issue in today's Vail Daily. Also on page A2, holding court. Supreme Court Justice Neil Gorsuch meets students in American government class at Vail Christian in a virtual visit. So you can find out how this virtual visit came about. Actually, Chris Anthony's movie, Mission Mount Vanguard, has something to do with it. And the American government class, they jumped right on this opportunity to share just a little bit over an hour of the justice's time. More on that on page A2. Also in today's news, Beaver Creek to honor Gary Shemanowitz with a run named after the 32-year company veteran Gary Shemanowitz. He will be memorialized with a renaming of Double Diamond to Gary's. Gary passed away earlier this year, so we're really excited that this decision has been made, and it will honor his legacy at both Beaver Creek, everything he did there, and of course he spent some time over in Breckenridge as well. So A4 is where you can find that information. And then Vail is eyeing redevelopment of post office for housing. Besides the workforce, housing is such a big issue here. So hopefully we can get some solutions to that to create a great guest experience here in Vail and Beaver Creek. Also in sports and outdoors, Harrison goes from ultra late to ultra great. Genevieve Harrison recently won the UTMB Puerto Vallarta 100-mile trail run race, qualifying her for the UTMB Mont Blanc, considered by many to be the most prestigious 100-mile race in the world next summer. So you can check out this Eagle Trail Runner in today's paper on page A17. So grab your paper today. You can check out Town Talk. You can check out who's in Vail Live. A lot of fun pet photos in there today. Grab your copy. It's free. Or you can go online, vaildaily.com, sign up for e-alerts. We've got road closures that are on that, or newsletters, sports newsletters, entertainment newsletters, as well as regular news. Newsletters will come right to your inbox. Vail Daily, bringing communities together. Road-wise, we should be looking pretty good, at least in the earlier part of the day. There's a chance of those showers coming through later on. You're going to want to slow it down. We might start to see some increased traffic. A lot of people try to come in on Thursday nights just so they're ready to go and maybe work from here on Friday and avoid that Friday afternoon traffic. Otherwise, I think our traffic is going to really start to increase Friday night, Saturday, and even Sunday as kids take that week off of school and families come up for the Thanksgiving holiday vacation week. But otherwise, you could see right on the screen, except for Dow Junction, Leah, they need to clean their little their screen. It's been a little dirty the last couple of days. But otherwise, it looks like traffic is moving pretty smoothly. Roads are pretty dry at all elevations. So that is good news if you're traveling today. So no weather-related traffic incidents, but you never know. There could be a car accident. If you're going to be going to the airport today, always just allow a little extra time. You never know what could happen on I-70. Hey, but let's take it back out to Meredith and see where she is standing by, and if she is over by Gondola 1 again. Is she ready to go?
I've never
Oh,
been
okay.
here,
Oh,
so-
hi.
Hey there, Trish. Okay, I'm making friends this morning.
Oh, good. Hi. Who did we find?
So this is Phil.
Okay.
Phil, say hello to Vail Valley Live.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
We got an early bird.
Phil is just, yes, early bird. He's just walking his dog. we were just chatting. I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing a morning show, and he's like, oh, Matt Renew interviewed me for opening day with 9 News. And so I was like, well, you're gonna be a natural then. You're gonna come on air, and he really has a story. I mean, he was here original days of Vail.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, first year.
First year.
Yeah, I was 9,
Okay.
and now I'm a little older. Yeah, 60 years later.
60. So what was it like year one?
It's nothing like it is now, but
Yeah.
it was. They had. They had a small gondola down at the bottom here, and then they had what's now Chair 4, which was a very slow-moving two-man chair,
Mm-hmm.
and then they had another two-man chair on the back bowls.
Wow. So 3 chairs.
3, yeah.
Wow. And so it was the main gondola was right here, right?
Yes, yep. Same location. But,
Same location.
well, it's a little not as big.
Not as big.
Not
so
as fast.
yeah, you've seen it grow to what it is now. I mean, it's like Disney World.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. So what do you miss most about the good old days?
I miss the Cubco bindings.
Oh.
Yeah, because they break your leg. No. No, I don't really miss those.
No, you don't. But technology has increased.
I
a
miss
lot.
those lace-up boots too.
The laser.
Oh,
We
wow.
really advanced technology, the whole mountain. I mean, it's grown to so many chairs. I mean, how many total chairs do we have?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Let me take a look here.
27, I think.
27, something like that.
26.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
think
lost track.
You lost track. Well, yeah. I mean, that's.
They just put in 2 new ones.
I know. We were just talking about that.
Yeah, they got 2 new chairs that they're going to be. Well, I think they're still assembling them.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna hopefully have them open as soon as possible. But it's exciting news to have
Yeah.
2 more
Yeah.
chairs.
Yeah.
Meredith, I found it
Shorter
34 chairs total when it's all set.
Oh my
And
God.
you know they include like the magic carpet lifts, so lifts is
Right.
what they're including. But yeah, 2 new chairs coming up. Phil, I think it's interesting that even when Vail first opened, the back bowls were a thing. You know, it's not that was an expansion. When Pete Seibert and Earl Eaton were looking, and Earl kind of discovered this, and he said, it's a secret because nobody's gone to the top to see the back. And that was the big thing that they wanted to showcase. So it's really cool that when they opened, there was that little gondola where gondola 1 is now, and then the 2-seater for 4, and then that lift coming up out of Sun Up, Sundown Bowl, high noon.
Right. Well, we got up to the top and we kind of went down towards Ramshorn, and there's this little trail to the left that is Minturn Mile, I think it's called. So we started walking there, and then all of a sudden it gets to be uphill. So we cut to the left, and we got ourselves into the Sundown Bowl by accident. And it was so stormy that you couldn't even see where the chairlift was or where you were. We had no idea where we were. We were in the clouds. And so we got lost. And I was like in tears after a while, because I thought, well, how are we going to get out of here?
Oh.
And then there's no way to climb back up. We'd gone so far, you couldn't climb back up. So you just had to keep going. Fortunately, an older guy showed up, and we screamed and waved, and he came over to us and rescued us.
Oh,
And showed
wow.
us. We were able to follow him down. But
Okay.
I mean, I was like getting really scared.
I'm sure. I mean, you were a pioneer out in those days exploring these woods and trails.
Well, yeah, and you
And
know
there was
what?
no signs. There was no nothing.
Right.
There is a trail called Lost Boy in Game Creek, and it is named after the boy that was lost. I mean, of course, he was found, happy ending. But yeah, I could see how back in the day it was so vast, and
I
you
know.
might
Yeah, it
get
was.
lost.
Yeah, and when you're a little kid, you don't.
Yeah,
And we weren't that accomplished skiers yet,
yeah. Oh wow.
But yeah,
I'm sure you're now. It was years later.
yeah,
So
I got
cool.
pretty good at one point.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
That is
good.
so cool. I mean, for Phil to see it day one, and now we're celebrating 60 years this year.
Yeah,
It's an exciting year.
it's been a great life.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love to hear that. It's beautiful here.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Well, hey, thanks for
Sorry.
your time today. Walking the dog, talking to
All right,
Meredith,
thank
Matt Renew,
Yeah, and
and
we
Meredith.
gotta show off his dog too
Yeah,
because he's
yeah. I want to
so.
see the dog.
Let's see the dog.
Good
you.
morning. Oh, good
Oh, good
morning.
morning.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh,
Hopefully,
Excited.
I'm doing this camera right, but
Yeah, yeah.
great to talk to you, Phil.
yeah,
Thanks for coming on air with us.
yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, Phil. Okay,
All
awesome.
right, thank
Yeah.
you so much. Nice to
Okay.
meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Hey, he's famous. He's got Matt Renew interviewing him on opening day, and now Vail Valley Live. But hey, we've got a lot more coming up for you. Once again, they opened up Chair 8. They opened up Vanti Express, which is Chair 2. So we're super excited about that. Pay attention to the crawl throughout the show, and that's going to give you an idea of what's been groomed in the last 24 hours. Kind of gives you an idea of what's been opened up. Earlier this week, we opened up Christmas. We opened up Zot and Whistle Pig. Now we're going to have Midville Express and the Meadows open for you. So that will connect Chair 2 to Midvale. So just kind of neat. We still don't have like true top to bottom skiing yet. They would love to get Born Free open. They're trying, but they got to make sure it's safe and gonna have a good product for you. They don't want to just kind of like, oh, here, go out and ski that, and you get some, core shots on your bases and everything. So that we'll let you know. And don't cut ropes. You can get your pass pulled. All right, we're gonna take it to a break. When we come back, we've got a lot more coming up.
Have I got a secret for you? Sales Spectacular from the Columbia outlet. It's not just fleece anymore. 2 for $50, mind you, which is amazing. Sorel boots are at the Columbia outlet, all from $50 to $89. Plus, with your savings card booklet, save an extra 10% off when you spend $75 or more. Castle Rock or Silverthorne, it's the place to be at the Columbia outlet. See you there.
Hi, I'm Carrie Hogan, and I'm at Knapp Harvest. Welcome to the bounty of Knapp Harvest. We have wonderful local and organic vegetables and fruits from all up and down this valley. You can see all these beautiful apples. If you've never done an apple tasting, I absolutely insist you should. There's so many different kinds of apples that grow right here in Colorado. Also pears. It's so interesting to taste the different bounty. And again, when it's fresh, it's just been picked, it is really chock full of minerals and vitamins for you. It's the best time to shop. It doesn't come from another country, picked non-ripe, and then shipped to become ripe on the shelves. By that time, all the nutrients are gone. So we have gorgeous squash and potatoes and sweet pie pumpkins, all the kind of things about for Thanksgiving. So we have recipe ideas here at as well. We've got our branch mushrooms in a recipe with sausage, with these apples, with celery, onions. We do recommend these with honey. Knapp nectar honey. You do honey glazed root vegetables, very colorful, beautiful, very good for you. Sweet potato casserole that would include honey as well. You can do a honey glaze with a honey mustard. Lots and lots of ideas. So if you're into planning your Thanksgiving meal, don't forget to shop here at Knapp Harvest. Now, if you are too busy, you're like me, you're not going to be able to cook a Thanksgiving meal, we have Second Nature Gourmet Thanksgiving meals to go, ready at Knapp Harvest on November 20th through the 23rd. And you can buy 2 people or you can buy 4. You get organic with all. So lots of Thanksgiving. Our honey is all full right now. We've to 29 hot. We'll be and so ready for. So see harvest. We are open Eagle Ranch Monday, Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us. We are closed on Thanksgiving.
and Mountain Report brought to you by Sotheby's National Firm. Contact Valley Broker Professional to help you live the life you love.
And we're going to give you a look. We're going to see single digits, but we're really not going to get high degrees today. 8 degrees in Beaver Creek, over in Vail. Hour it just do around noon, and then once the sun gets, we might see it 30s by mid-afternoon. We have a 40% of snow afternoon, and the wind around 5 miles bad after m with a low and single, and then on Friday, but that's going to be wrapping up probably by mid-morning. And cloudy, and then gradually becoming mostly, and our high will be, right around the 20s, 30s, right around there. It's kind of chilly for November, I think, too. But otherwise, it's looking good out there as the snow is consumed. Now, both gondolas go by a.m. and we add putting up Born Free Express. So you at the base line at 9 a.m. there, over to Cherry, and that's the event. We've opened some more as well. So see that. So going on. Do a break. Be right back. Information on